How often do I need to replace my filter cartridges? If you have a cartridge filter, the rule of thumb is going to be, 3 years or 5 years, something like that. But maybe you only operate your pool seasonally, or maybe you're in Florida and your pool operates every day of the year. Really saying 3 years or 5 years doesn't get you very far in terms of knowing when you're supposed to replace them. So the first thing you need to know is that you need to replace your filters anytime you note physical damage with them. If the bands are breaking on them, or they've had some sort of crack or failure or a rip in the paper material, those filters are garbage. Throw them out and get some new ones. And that's something, a lot of people try to shortcut that because they think, well, I don't know, maybe it's still good, right? The one's got a hole in it, but otherwise it all seems to be working, right? There's still debris being caught. And that's not really how it works. You definitely want to replace them at that point. Aside from noting physical damage with your filter elements, what you would want to note is if you notice that your system pressure climbs readily, and normally that's the point where you say, oh, okay, I got to clean my filters. So you take it all apart and you clean your filters, you put it back together, the system's back down in pressure, and you come back the next day and there you are again, your filters seem to be dirty, your pressure's high, it's always just so high. That indicates that the filters are failing. They are becoming permanently impregnated with oils and other things like that. Specifically, if you have oil trapped in the paper filter and you apply an acid treatment, you can bake in those oils to the paper, and basically it ruins the filter. And what you'll note is that, as I said, the system pressures will climb very quickly right after you've cleaned them and returned them to the pool. And so that is the general process for trying to determine when to replace your filters. You replace them when there's physical damage, or you replace them when you note that your system pressures aren't able to maintain at the clean operational pressures. As soon as you clean them and return them to the pool, within 24 hours, your pressure is high again. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.